Welcome to the moment we've all been bloody waiting for at this point. It's been a long week, it's been exciting thrills. It's been a bit too quick now I think about it. But we're here finally here, the grand finals. And what a stacked one we've had. The two greatest of all time here on our stage. I'm Sad Shiva, joined by Miles for your COE 2025 1 versus 1 grand final.
Thanks for the introduction, Shiva. And this week has just been so unreal. These 3 days of matches has given us content that I never thought I would ever see out of this game. This crowd has been insane. This energy has been insane. Brabanthallen has been rocking. And we've got one more in us. So now, let's introduce our players. Our first player, hailing from Poland, burst onto the scene in 2021. And there's been many good players from Poland. Not many thought much of this guy. But he just got better and better and better. And now he's got 70 badges. How many of you tourney players have even played 70 matches? This guy has won 70 tournaments. And his name is MALISZWESKI. All right, Malish, now, what do you think of this crowd? All these people here to watch you play Ozu. How do you feel right now?
I think it's insane. It's honestly just insane.
All right, now, you've played mrekk a bunch in the past, and the last 3 times he's gotten the best of you. Do you have any different plan coming into this match, or do you think you know what you have to do coming in against him this time?
There's no strategy. All I can do is just try my best.
Well said, brother, and good luck this match, man.
Facing the reigning champion here of COE, now is the challenger here. An incredible name that no one really needs to be reiterated, right? Ever so decorated in his own right, the rank 1 player in the world. Here now in Europe, in a crowd, unfamiliar territory, but it feels like regardless of that, the zenith, the limit breaker, the fearless. Bring in Mr. mrekk. mrekk, my friend, throughout your entire career in OS, I feel like you've been one of very few players to experience some of the most exhilarating, nerve-wracking, impactful moments throughout your entire career, be it in tournaments, be it in solo. But this is the first time you've been in front of such an illustrious crowd. Does it feel really existing in your mind? Does it feel real right now?
You guys are all actually Osu players? Is this big? Is this big?
It's real. You're here, buddy. With that being said, MALISZWESKI's, one of the titles that I like to give him is one of the most feared players of all time. I consider you to be one of fearless endeavors. You've beaten him in the past, no matter how close it is. Is this the time where that train continues, or are we going to see a big fight? Is the crowd going to go wild today, mrekk?
Enjoy the experience.
The experience, the mrekk experience, the COE experience. mrekk, best of luck. Thank you, and go pop off, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, that's mrekk. It's time now for the rolls here, and we're going to be doing it just like last time. Give a round of applause for mrekk. Now, like we did last match, this time we're going to be doing rock, paper, scissors. We're going to be doing a best of 3. These little silly scoundrels, they're going to be doing it the old-fashioned way. So we're going to be doing it on shoot. You ready, guys? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, I said shoot. Do you want to restart? Do you want to restart that? Do you want to restart? No? Okay. Okay, 1-0 Malice then. 1-0 Malice. Ready? Rock on shoot. Ready? Again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, 1-1. 1-1. One more. The tiebreaker. I hope you see another one today.
God, I hope.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And it's Mrekk to
And
win the
Mrekk
roll.
takes it.
That'll be Mrekk winning your roll. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Players, get to your setups. Become armed and ready because the grand finals begins right now. COE, make some fucking noise! Good luck. Good luck. You're ready to go. Let's do this, guys. Welcome to the grand final. We've made our introductions, we've made our hellos, we've made our hype very present, but the match is only just about to begin. MALISZWESKI against Mrekk, the dream matchup we've all been waiting for. We've all been dreaming to see on a stage like this again. The most feared and decorated tournament player of all time against the pillar of a new generation who is second to none in what seems to be a dynasty that is unbreakable.
Yeah, I mean, Mrekk, as I mentioned earlier, has won the last 3 matchups against MALISZWESKI, and a lot of that ends up going with the skill cap of those map pools being up in the high 8 stars, even 9 stars when it comes to tournaments like Course A's Closed. And now here on this map pool, ranging at around the low 8-star territory, we're going to see if this is kind of more in MALISZWESKI's wheelhouse when compared to Mrekk, because when it comes to skill cap, let's face it, there's nobody in the game who can beat Mrekk right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it feels like Mrekk has just been simply undefeatable, and if there's anybody who we can see taking that reign down, it is MALISZWESKI. Even if those matchups are really close, MALISZWESKI has been seen as this boogeyman in the tournament scene. He plays almost every event, and every single time, even some of the best players in the world see his name on the sign-ups list, they give up. They know what they're running into. They won't even bother. That is the level that we are seeing here on stage here. What a dream come true to see both these guys here. And with the role being won here from Mrekk, he's going to be able to control the tempo and decide on whether or not we're going to be seeing first picks or first bans here. And I wonder what that's going to be, because we were talking about some decisions that it really depends on form, how they feel on the day. There are some that are very obvious and others that, generally speaking, would be obvious, but because we're in a LAN setting and seeing how they've done today, things might change. And we're seeing the protects coming through, and this is especially what we had expected.
Yeah, so these two players, as unbreakable as they are, they do have strengths that they hold over one another. MALISZWESKI in this matchup generally favored on the reading, as we see with his first protect of Hidden 2, protecting that low AR reading pick. And likewise, Mrekk on the high speed, Super Nuka World, that DT2 being his first protect. He is unbeatable on speed when it's compared to MALISZWESKI.
Yeah, and with that being said, Protect's being secured here with Hidden 2 from MALISZWESKI and DT2 from Mrekk. These are 2 of the very expected picks that we saw coming through to be locked away, ensured to not be available to be banned. And with that, first blood with the bans here from MALISZWESKI in that DT1 United. We know if there's anything that Mrekk is very, very powerful on over MALISZWESKI, it is those extreme tab mechanics and double time skill cap. And that is the one thing that we always know Mrekk to always be superior on. It's consistency versus skill ceiling. Immovable force versus an indomitable object. It is an incredibly close matchup with so many maps that could be back and forth for both sides. This no mod pool particularly, very much every single map could go any way. The hidden pool and hard rock pool, I think hard rock pool is a bit of a question mark, right? But the bans in is going to be Kenkozo Foon banned from Mrekk, and everything will freeze banned from MALISZWESKI. And we did say there might have been a chance at another option here being banned away, like the Hidden 3 and My Dearest Nightmare, but not this time. That is going to be left open here, because we've noticed that Mrekk, particularly in his recent matches, has been very strong on that Hidden 3. With MALISZWESKI struggling a little bit more in that endeavor, right? But with the final ban locked in, Hidden 1 from Mrekk, multiple maps here are out of very high significance as well. United, everything will freeze, both gone. 2 pillars of iconic maps, unfortunately, not going to be seeing today.
Yeah, and I mean, United and Everything Will Freeze, those are just absolutely textbook bans from MALISZWESKI. 2 tapping-heavy maps, 2 stamina-heavy maps as well, and that's just what mrekk has held over him all this time, so getting rid of those, very smart. I'm kind of surprised with the Gengaozo Foon ban. I would have potentially expected him to go with a different map, potentially that Nomad 1, which MALISZWESKI has looked really good at, and it's going to be his first pick coming out here. Nomad 1, Death Haven, the first pick for MALISZWESKI. He's picked it in every match so far and has won it, I believe, every single time. Got an incredible 869k on his first run, holding an SS to about the 2/3 mark. And against mrekk, he's really going to have to do that again, Shiba.
Yeah, we're not going to be seeing any any simple strategies here from either of these players. They're going to be leaving their protect base available to start this one off. Nomad 1 being oftentimes a very volatile map, and I think a lot of us like to think on paper, hey, mrekk's that aim guy. Like, no one beats mrekk on the highest ceiling of aim possible, but this map is relatively tame on these BPMs, and so the battle begins. COE, let's friggin' do this. The grand final starts now. MALISZWESKI against mrekk. Death Haven to start a map. We've said, although the opening pick, a map that is very volatile, very optional for both our players, consistently spiky. Not 2 words that you would often see as synonymous here with maps like these, but it really is the case with this one. And the opening miss will go to MALISZWESKI, but that's very early days. mrekk with a good head start in the first quarter.
Yeah, there's still a long time to go, and as we've seen in laser scoring, accuracy does matter almost as much as combo this time around, so it matters more about the chain misses and the 100 drops than you'd usually see in normal score v2. But as we get through the first jump section, we're going to see mrekk come out with a combo lead, but MALISZWESKI holding on to the accuracy, so he is certainly still in this one, folks, and we've still got a lot of jumps ahead of us.
Yeah, like we said, consistently spiky, loads of instances where these jumps will get incredibly high, and with nerves at an all-time high right now, still need those early stage shooters to be waked off. You need to see something trigger in these players, and so far, MALISZWESKI's early misses, all that we've seen so far, accuracy in fact in his favor, as the first big set of cross-screen jumps are going to be hit from both of our players. If there are 2 players that are unstoppable on aim, it's these 2, but MALISZWESKI will slightly slip away as mrekk's combo still remains unfazed. 99.5 ACK into the next half, and mrekk still not letting go of the jumps here as it starts to get into a very high margin, Miles. We're getting to 70,000 score as we enter the final third. Things can only get more difficult from here as mrekk will cleanly hit these next jumps.
Now that is incredible from mrekk here on MALISZWESKI's first pick. It would be massive for his momentum if he can manage to take a break point here. But as it looks right now, going into one of the hardest jump sections coming up right now, if he can get through this, there's going to be a crowd pop here, folks.
This is what matters. Are you for me, mrekk? More formidable than ever on those patterns. We've seen that clip, guys. This time, it might be another time for him to shine, but he will fall down. Malice will trade in succession, and so the lead still in his possession. Maybe no flames and sparkles of this one just yet, but still a very admirable effort. These guys have only missed a tiny amount here. 3 100s, 5 100s respectively. These miscounts are so low, and mrekk, despite missing a little bit more later down this line, the lead is still so insurmountable. Malice cannot get the combo on board, and that seems to be all she wrote for this opening pick. It seems like mrekk will secure this opening breakpoint and will spill first blood.
Yeah, 117k here going into the ending. Nothing MALISZWESKI can do. His first pick will slip away from him and go to the #1 ranked player from Australia, mrekk, to get some early momentum and a point on the board.
An excellent start for mrekk. I mean, we did say, I'd say this map particularly is very coin blue, very 50-50. We've seen good history of MALISZWESKI with this map, but unfortunately this round was not the run. A bit of a sloppy run in comparison, but regardless of that 745k is still ridiculous here from MALISZWESKI, almost hitting most of the biggest peaks of the map, but when it really matters, those general combo moments and the separations of the misses in comparison to mrekk was the thing that ended him in that loss. And so, a great start here for mrekk to start. I mean, I wonder what this next pick's going to be here from mrekk, because I think he's going to be able to snowball this a little bit. Is he going to go into Hard Rock 1 to keep that aim pattern going, or do you think there's going to be another avenue that he's going to be leaning into?
I think mrekk, if you're mrekk here, yes, you go for Super Nuka World.
Yeah.
You go for your protected pick, because against MALISZWESKI, between these 2 players, both named invincible in their own right, you really have to play with momentum. When you get an early breakpoint like that, you have to really nail it in, and to do that, you need to have a really strong pick, and something like this DT2 I think makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Super Nuka World, I mean, this is one of the more stable picks here for mrekk. I feel like at this rate, it's almost guaranteed to be a pretty solid win. But regardless of that, it's very bursty. It's not too stamina intensive. And MALISZWESKI is kind of known to be a combo gamer in these types of maps. So I feel like with the finger control being so intense and it not being a very simple strand of speed, I feel like this is still going to be a really big struggle game here for Maz to keep up with. Accuracy as well, very important on this score formula. And I think that is going to really sting for MALISZWESKI, because usually, generally speaking, on these speedy maps, you would expect them to be able to combo game through everything, and despite losing that accuracy. But this time, that's his biggest struggle with that. And I think then it's going to be what matters here. I believe maybe a bit of a client issue, but there we go.
We're in.
Loading up. A little bit of a slow load up there quickly for a second, but we are now here onto Super Nuka World. This second pick here being the Protect pick for MREK, looking to consolidate that brilliant start on No Mod 1. Ridiculous amounts of breakneck speed, 285 ppm, and super volatile in both the mechanical pin control and that strain on some of the most notable streams like that one there. Maybe rare in some cases, but still essential to land.
Yeah, and I think this is really the one map that's going to be played this match between the two players that's really going to be definitive for either of them, and that's going to be towards MREK, because his speed is much stronger than MALISZWESKI's, and you can tell by the accuracy coming out of the start here, MALISZWESKI finding many breaks, dropping all the way down to 93%, while MREK is still holding strong, 98%, with the FC still going. Looking just so poised on this one, Shiba. Yeah,
regardless of that, I mean, even though this act's a big struggle, you can see MALISZWESKI very much not crumbling at the seams. Still being able to land some of these bursts despite losing a bit of accuracy, but even then you're going to be seeing some misses peppered in here in comparison to MREK, who still is very much dominating on Super Nuka World. Not a single missing tack, not a lot of major act drops here. 97.7 is really huge, but finally he will drop, so no hope for a full combo until we get to the big spike, but MALISZWESKI now holding the reins in that combo lead, but accuracy is going to really sting. Already 100,000 score in favor of MREK.
Yeah, this is another one of those moments where when you compare it to stable score V2, 100k lead doesn't sound like a lot, especially on DT, but on laser it just means so much. The accuracy is so low for MALISZWESKI. He would need to be holding a massive combo right now to really start to take the lead in, but as it turns out, even with the combo, he's going to be losing the advantage, and MREK has just come right back up with the combo, shooting up to 360, and as MALISZWESKI finds another break, it's looking pretty dire here for Malish.
Without doubt, I mean, MREK's still absolutely incredible here on this as we get to the typical stiff spike. The main part that you look out for, some back drops coming through, and only a single miss there from MREK. Looking still exceptional on this, even if a tiny mishap or one single no is the thing that breaks his combo. It's still fair to say that the map will belong to the king of tournament skill cap, king of the world here in terms of the highest skill ceilings you could ever imagine in this game. And this map is another victim of the slaughter here for MREK, as it will be a second round consolidated at breakpoint to start.
Yep, getting his second point on the board, and now pressure's already on for MALISZWESKI here. He really needs to get on the board with this next pick, because if you're MREK and you're up 3-0 after the next map, it's going to be really dire there. So MALISZWESKI, I think he should respond to this with his own protected pick. Hidden 2 is still available, and if he picks that and he wins, he'll be right back in this one, Shiba.
MREK grinning at the crowd's roar there. Enjoying the throw for sure. I mean, this is some of the loudest crowds I've ever heard playing alongside us here. I mean, 907,000 score is genuinely insane. I don't know for sure if Neneric did match up with that score, but I mean, the fact that you are close to matching the best tournament speed player in the world definitively is ridiculous here. The form on this guy is next level. We talked about MREK where early stages may be the case where he might have a slow start. He might be a little bit wonky at the beginning, but the longer he lasts, the stronger he gets, and his true potential is always unleashed.
Yeah, when he ever loses, it's usually in the early stage, and it's usually because he oversleeps or doesn't practice enough, but when he gets to this level, when he gets to 8 stars, there are few who can really match up against him, and you know, this pool, it started out at 8 stars. I mean, we've had the same pool for the whole time, and here we go from MALISZWESKI to pick Hidden 2, the Protect, the Reading. I think this is a great pick for MALISZWESKI. It's the skill set that he holds above MREK's head for the most part, but when compared to something like the Super Nuka world, this is the type of map that MREK can play it as well. He's not incompetent on the Hidden 2, just something that I think MALISZWESKI is going to have a better look on.
It's definitely one of those things where it's more so of MALISZWESKI's exceptional talent on this, and it really is his map to lose. He needs to continue that form that he has. If he slips up, MREK can punish this. As we enter crescendo, a relatively long test here of that Reading.
speed. It's AR8, it's got loads of robots, it's got loads of volatile, snappy patterns that if you're not practiced to the trained eye, you are really going to have issues on this map. And we've seen decent scores portrayed here from mrekk, but MALISZWESKI has been seen to be infallible on this map. But so far, mrekk with a fantastic beginning going into this intro, full comboed, and even if he drops a little bit of accuracy here, a little bit of combo gone from MALISZWESKI, still not much of a problem. One miss with 0 act drops aside from that.
Yeah, this map, it's really a slow burner, almost 4 minutes, and that is the type of map that the early misses aren't going to do too much, so MALISZWESKI, as he holds the accuracy lead, it really doesn't matter too much for him to break at the start, as long as he can manage to hold a combo now. But mrekk is going through this one really solidly in the first quarter, but we're about to get into the first chorus where the difficulty is going to start to spike. We see these space streams, we have some back and forths that are also super difficult, and that's where we're going to be expecting to see a break.
Yeah, this is where usually the experienced, tenured players on this reading category are the ones that excel, but the flowing stream seems to be absolutely perfect from mrekk, but he'll slip just on a single note, and that's giving MALISZWESKI good room, good leeway to take this lead in good, convincing fashion. This accuracy, although seemingly very close, the higher the act, the stronger the scaling. MALISZWESKI with only a single miss at the very beginning of the map. Aside from that, he has effectively been assessing this entire section of the first third. Another miss with not a single act drop, and this is why the guy still has the lead. This is exceptional for MALISZWESKI, even if he's missing on air.
Yeah, but mrekk has the chase, 240 combo with pretty good accuracy of his own, 98.9, nearing MALISZWESKI up in the 99%, and MALISZWESKI does find another break, dropping the accuracy a little bit. Gonna retain the lead for now, but as mrekk combos and the score lead plummets to below 2K, Malice is going to end up losing that lead, but mrekk does find a break, shooting it right back over to Malish, and now he's gonna have a little bit to run with going into this next PI section.
A few more signs of weakness here for mrekk on that reading. A few more noticeable misses here, a bit more signs of struggle, accuracy also significantly lower. It's another instance of incredible act here from MALISZWESKI. Only missing on the 3 notes. Aside from that, it has been absolute perfection. And as we enter the guitar solo, it's another couple of misses here from both of our players, but it's still MALISZWESKI to hold the reins of the lead by about 20,000 score. As guitar solo comes in, there's a lot of more space flowing patterns, and with reading, it's so deceptively difficult to keep track of. And with that, it really matters that you keep your composure going into the big stream there. As the guitar solo section ends, it is both players to come out alive.
I would like to point out MALISZWESKI's 150 count. He has
0.
only dropped accuracy from misses on this map, folks. This is just an incredible run from him, and he's only in the lead by 24K. mrekk matching him blow for blow here. Exact same combo between the two. Just the accuracy for Malish here, putting him in the lead as they both get through that one. We've got a quarter of the map left. The last Ki is not too much harder than the last two. And mrekk finding a break on the slow part is going to be massive for that score as he drops some hundreds as well. And now MALISZWESKI is looking really primed to get on the board with his first pick.
That's going to really sting for mrekk. A miss effectively or nothing. Aside from that, it's really been a solid run from mrekk, and MALISZWESKI is punishing here. Give MALISZWESKI an inch and he'll really take a kingdom. He may go down, but his lead is still really strong. This accuracy still ridiculously good. He's just dropped his first 100. He's still missing a little bit in combo game, although not as significant. Still something to keep of note here. As we get to the ending of the map, mrekk does have that lead, and the score slowly decreasing in as we go into this. As the score starts to unload, this is where it shifts very, very quickly. Another misstep from MALISZWESKI. mrekk has a chance to bring this back as long as he doesn't let go. As the nerves come in, this is where it really matters here for mrekk. An act drop from MALISZWESKI again. He is slipping at the seams. He is struggling to hold strong as it's slowly teetering in. There's only a little bit of time left. MALISZWESKI cannot let this go. mrekk is his map to win. It's his clutch to make. It's 1,000 score. Malice will fall, and mrekk is doing it. The magic of no matter who you do, no matter what you play, mrekk will triumph. What a ridiculous breakpoint, man. And that is devastating for MALISZWESKI. That's 3-0.
That is so heartbreaking for MALISZWESKI. He had the lead for just about that whole map, just the last 5 seconds. mrekk holding strong through that last Ki, through that last diff spike. And he is going to take a massive break point to go up 3-0. And now that's really bad for MALISZWESKI. mrekk now pick his, and he's still got some mechanics left in the pool. It's not necessarily that pure speed, but something like that Nomad 2, a stream map, something like DT3, extremely high AR, that's something that mrekk should be very good on.
Can you believe the headlines that we're going to be seeing tomorrow? mrekk beats MALISZWESKI on a hidden 2.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a delusional crazy guy on the street, like just screaming ridiculous magic dark juju and just slips that out, and somewhere on the street that must have been said, because how on earth could we have foreseen this? And mrekk's looking to go for the jugular. He's not going any mercy here. Let's jump next. Double time 3. Another one of those maps that we know to be very, very strong for him. He is number 1 on the map's double time leaderboards, and for a damn good reason. He has got, I believe, a 1 slider break S-rank choke on this map in solo. And I mean, that should tell you a lot about mrekk's proficiency. This guy is the strongest high AR reading player on the planet. And let's jump, main difficulty point is the fact that it's AR 10.7, but don't let that deceive you. The Floam is still a big thing to worry about. MALISZWESKI, if well practiced, can keep up if he's ready.
Yeah, I mean, this map, it's belonged to Australia, this event. Between mrekk and a secret box, it has just been dominated by that country. And now, going into this against MALISZWESKI, this could be a great map, I think, to just put the dagger in, go up 4-0, put yourself in a position where MALISZWESKI really has to pull something magic out in order to come back in this match.
We need a resurgence now. 4-0 is a really serious deficit in the best of 7. Don't worry, guys, I was just mantra. Chill out.
Yeah, this map is another slow burner, very long, and it's also got a very long intro section. We start with some long sliders, and then the first 800 combo or so is going to be relatively easy compared to the KI sections, where we see some very spaced streams that even get some follow points. And on AR 10.7, follow point streams are not very nice unless you've practiced this map a lot.
Floam's still a skill set that's very much in the favor of MALISZWESKI. What matters is that discipline and that nerve control. When you're in that sign of discomfort, it is your own mind that is the shackle for you to unleash your true potential on a map like this. With this intro coming through, great start for MALISZWESKI. mrekk will spill first blood here. Early misses with some early act drops to boot. It's a great start here. Yeah, against the first PI time. I mean, not really as flow intensive as we know, but still going to be present here as those rotating circular patterns are going to be the first challenge here for our players.
Yeah, you really don't want to find a break in that first 850 combo, because related to the rest of the map, it is much easier. Just some of these shorter flow patterns and some buzz sliders to contend with. Get to another screen here. It expands a little bit. MALISZWESKI drops a couple hundreds, but still going strong with the combo and the accuracy advantage. But Shiba, as we've mentioned, once we hit that 850 combo, once we hit the follow point streams, that's really where this map begins. And if you can hold your combo through that, if you can hold your nerve, keep your high accuracy, then you'll be in a great spot for the rest of the map. And here we go, folks, in the circular streams. This is the difficult part. Both players are holding so strong.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone is SSing. There's not been a single drop of accuracy. Finally, 100 from mrekk, and he
mrekk
finds the
still
drop, but
bouncing in his
MALISZWESKI
favor.
matches it. But
Good
that's great for
start.
Malish.
Exactly what Malish is needing here. That trade is exceptional. The timing is perfect here, and the accuracy is still massively in his hands. He's really bringing himself back into this, and he has to hold strong into this next section. One minor act drop is all that's been. mrekk having gone down at the very beginning, leading himself to still push ahead. But as that Floam spike hits, both players will fall, and that's exactly what Malish needs to keep his lead intact by about 40,000.
Yeah, he just needs to hold his nerve during another slower section. There's really one person in this section right here, and he does hit it, so that's the hardest part until the next PI, but he does find the drop there. So now mrekk is going to have a big combo lead to play with as MALISZWESKI drops accuracy as well. mrekk is really going to start to lead this one in because 25k of score lead diminishing fast for MALISZWESKI.
This section's so much more volatile, so much more snappy. And for mrekk, that's exactly what you're looking for. You've already diminished the 40,000 score lead to 20,000, and the break is shown. 15 seconds of absolute torture for these players. With the crowd angstily, with a couple rebels, letting their voices be heard. Yeah. Tension rising. There is a very abrupt pace change in this map as well. These slow sliders are good to build up a little easy combo here for mrekk. But combo game is not the biggest thing to look out for here. It's still 99.24 in favor of MALISZWESKI, but that can very much change at a moment's notice if these guys struggle at this difficulty increase. It's almost abrupt, a little bit like a jump scare. But it seems like both of our players are not phased.
Yeah, it absolutely is a jump scare. After the beginning slow sliders, there's a bit of an intermission before we get into the flow streams, but this time around it gets back in more abruptly, and there's just like 10 more seconds before we get back into the next flow section, and that's where this map is going to be determined. If mrekk can hold on for much longer, if he can extend that combo up into 4-digit he's going to be good on this pick, but here we go.
Here we
into
go.
the flow aim. Who's going to hold? Who's going to drop? It all comes down to this.
Final quarter coming in, 1,000 combo clips for MREK, and so does that lead. The misses matter more than anything here, as accuracy is a land of MALISZWESKI's, but it's MREK to still keep the combo going as MALISZWESKI trips. If he holds on for just a little longer, he will have it as the lead is gaining and building and increasing in favor of the Australian superstar. The wonder kid here for OS, the definer of a generation, has hit everything here in the first half of this typical KI. But there's one more section, I believe, to come up until we get to the very ending. Still more spike streams here. Those fast quints are absurd, and MALISZWESKI goes down again. There is no hope left here on Let's Jump. It is MREK again to claim the 4th map. A valiant effort, an incredible effort from MALISZWESKI. 99% accuracy on a map like this is formidable, but not formidable enough against MREK, who still stands ahead.
Once again, MREK at the ending of the map, out clutching MALISZWESKI. Similar story played out as last map. The last KI belongs to MREK in this match, and he gets his 4th point on the board.
MREK is embracing it. He's enjoying it. And, I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime moment, right? I mean, you notice MREK breathing a bit of a sigh of relief. MALISZWESKI seriously put up an amazing show. We're looking at a few of the early replays until the next map coming through, and I mean, this No. 1 was another really close deal, but MREK just seems so much stronger, so much more consistent going into that. And I think that's the struggle that's been here for MALISZWESKI.
Yeah, like
Guys,
so many other opponents in this matchup, MALISZWESKI has really struggled to get a foothold against MREK, and I mean, how could you blame him? He's been looking good on every single skill set. He has not shown a single ounce of weakness at all in this tournament. Hell, the only 2 full combos we've seen in the tournament were by MREK and Kriller on the exact same map, and Kriller lost it. MREK just finds ways to out-clutch his opponent. He finds ways to win maps. And I think this laser scoring really fits him well because he can play just about everything and hold his accuracy very high, along with his insane consistency and ability to combo, and that has really done him well this tournament.
Yeah, speaking of hype, I mean, I think I'm getting a little too high. Can the photographers make my face a little less red? I look like a tomato on stage here. But you're right. He's simply just been indomitable so far. I mean, that comeback on Hidden 2 was genuinely a ginormous turning point. But MALISZWESKI is very clearly not giving up, and I really hope he doesn't feel like it's over yet. Because all of these maps are so capable of taking that in his possession, but MREK has just looked incredible so far. This needs to be a turning point because that clutch, that very close win on Let's Jump, surely has opened up the eyes here for MALISZWESKI, as his options are very much not gone yet.
Yeah, I think if you're MALISZWESKI here, there's really no more. I think you breathe a sigh of relief here if you're MALISZWESKI. You do a mental reset. You've won matches like this before. You've clutched up before. You've made insane comebacks before. And there's really no more MREK favored maps in the pool, purely speaking. Everything left in the pool is something that you're going to be able to play if you're MALISZWESKI. So something like this HR1, if he can manage to get on the board with this, I think he'll be good to get some more momentum and potentially get back in this match.
Yeah, Fickle Souls, I'm a little bit surprised about to be picked into this, knowing how capable MREK is on that raw aim. Last time we saw this played against Rectagon, he was absolutely amazing, but if MALISZWESKI's picking this himself, he knows he's got that confidence to still keep it going, and I think that's a good sign of MALISZWESKI's capability on this. We'll have to wait and see going into Fickle Souls. If MREK takes this one down, it's going to be the match point, the championship tournament point for MREK. We know, behind the scenes, we've gotten to know both these guys, and, MREK is fired up in this tournament. He is seriously motivated to push this through, and it seems like we may have a little bit of an abort issue here, maybe a bit of a tablet peripheral issue, so we're going to be seeing a quick abort, so don't worry about that. We wait in just a moment.
Yeah, we're going to be getting an abort here, our rep in the back.
We're getting into a quick abort. I just need can I get some information here from our production on what exactly happened here? But it's all good, very quick, very brief, not the worst thing. We'll be okay. I believe it may be a peripheral issue there from MREK. Initially trying to play the game and then just like, oh, the game's not working for some reason or something along those lines. But very quick abort. We'll get back into Fickle Souls very quickly.
Yep, just a quick abort. And sometimes you just do that when something breaks, your tablet's like not in the right position, you just don't play, you call for the abort. Better to do that than play with a faulty peripheral for any reason.
Yeah. So with that, going back into Fickle Souls, like we said, I mean, it's a very scary map, incredibly aim-intensive, with loads of those very scary kind of subtext slider parts in that too. And I think that makes this particularly possible for Malishevski, you know? Slider aim is his big thing. He's a huge slider tech player, one of the strongest, if not the single strongest modern tech players of all time. And although this map is very heavy on that raw aim requirement, with that hybrid of the slider ability, very clearly a comfort side here for Malishevski, even if mrekk is known to be an unstoppable aim beast on the tournament scene, let alone solo. God forbid.
Yeah, when you look in solo, Malishevski is one of the few players who plays all the newly ranked slider tech maps, and you can see him at the top of basically every single leaderboard. You can see that comfort right out of the start, still holding on to the 99. This map is extremely difficult to get a good accuracy on because there is so much spacing, so much speed on these sliders, and hitting every slider end is really difficult. But both players still holding on to the FC here. Malishevski not necessarily out of the woods as he finds the first break, and now mrekk takes back the lead instantly. And this has been the story of this match. Even though Malishevski holding a slight accuracy lead, mrekk still holding on to the big combo, taking the lead. And I think the first time this tournament, I'm seeing a combo gamer get the victory.
Yeah, a little bit of a stable stream section here as well. Often seen as the breaker of accuracy for our players. I've seen such a volatile section, but mrekk's Homer will finally be taken away, subsided here. Malishevski's chance to take the reins back in his favor. Only one miss from both players, a 2-100 difference in favor of Malishevski as we enter the next difficulty spiking section. This map is also very short. mrekk missing is huge, but Maliz will trade. Only 10,000 score in between them, but another miss from mrekk is still gaining, teetering slowly in the red side. But Malishevski can't let go, can't let this go just yet. There's still score in the bank for mrekk that's going to give him that win as we go into that final quarter. It's all coming down to this. There's only a tiny bit of combo left, and these streams are going to really help Malishevski to continue to build that. It's still 4,000. It's so close, Miles.
Yeah, with the accuracy lead, he starts to reel in a little bit, but he needs another drop from mrekk to really get the score lead back. And we're in the last eighth of the map. It's just 4.5k score for mrekk. The next miss will determine it, and it goes to Malishevski. His combo goes down, and mrekk, the rank 1 player, the best player in the world, is going to go up to match point on this one, barring anything crazy happening in the ending.
Oh my goodness, mrekk, what is this ending
But he combos
play?
it.
What are you doing, man?
There's nothing crazy. He'll just combo all of it because he does.
He just does.
He just does. At the end of every map, he holds the clutch combo every single time in this match, out clutching at every avenue. There's nothing you can do but hold, but mrekk is always there to match.
Guys, otherworldly. I cannot believe we are seeing someone match point with 5 maps to none against Malishevski. I can't believe that. That's never happened before.
Unheard of.
No one has ever done this in the history of the entire game. Never, ever. Can you believe that this is real right now?
I can't believe I'm saying it, but Malishevski just unable to get a foothold in this matchup. That's something I've never seen from him in his tenure as a top tourney player. He needs to get a point now, down 5-0. I mean, he's done crazy things, but I don't know, with mrekk in this form, is there anything he can do?
Is there anything he can do? Any slight blip of positive note
One
is
more
that
time.
All of these maps are still in that territory for Malishevski. We know on paper he is the more well-rounded player, able to play just about everything to an exceptional degree. And First Death is another one of those maps where Malishevski has always been known to excel, but it feels like mrekk is seriously proving the case of being another one of those players who is simply unstoppable on every single map that is thrown at him. The fact that he won on a hidden 2 is enough of a testament to that title.
Yeah, but we're going to be getting the final pick potentially from mrekk, up 5-0. First Death one more time. This map has been played in just about every match. We've seen it get determined by who combos the Ki sections, which are incredibly difficult. And then, speaking of incredibly difficult, there's that one section at about the 2/3 mark, nearly the 3/4 mark, that is incredibly difficult. And if you can manage to hit that section and not chain miss like most people do, it could determine the outcome of the point, Shiba.
Back against the wall. Do or die straight for Malishevski. It must be right here on First Death. And the map, honestly, very good for Malishevski. It's a matter of who can play stronger. Both these guys definitely candidates for the best scores of the tournament on this map. Some early act drops here, and an early combo break in favor of Malishevski. As mrekk gets the first to drop with that accuracy, it's going to still keep him just barely in that lead. But still very going to very quickly start to Malishevski here, as that combo game is going to be in his favor. We're going to soon get the first Ki time, and this is where it's going to really matter.
Yeah, the snap aim and the aim control, both skill sets that are very strong for both of these players. They have to get through this chorus because you get a whole lot of combo if you can get through it, because everything else in the map except for the hard part is going to be less difficult than this one.
Here we go, first DI. Still more difficulty ramping up slowly but surely here. As it continues to build, the tension rising as both full combos still around. mrekk, not really full combo, but still a very big, significant combo to worry about. Accuracy incredible here from mrekk. His first GI for the most part still held, but there's still more coming up towards the very ending here. Known to have been the jump scare for our players as they think they're on the clear. The big section will catch mrekk as the first GI time goes to MALISZWESKI.
And now, finally, for it feels like the first time this match, MALISZWESKI with a massive combo lead in a section where he can build up that score lead. 880 combo, and he's still got a couple hundred before we get back into the difficult KIs. And once he gets there, that lead will skyrocket to probably around 55 or 60K.
Yeah, that lead's going to really gain quickly as long as he can hold strong. There's still a few notable small patterns here that could lead to the trip up, but this man's in control is almost second to absolutely nobody. And now eclipsing 4-digit combos, it's his time to really take the reins. Some small notes of stakes here, some nerves coming through, but still hitting the cut quad section. And now the next GI time, the spacing on some of the linear flow, a little bit more increased, a little bit more sporadic, and some sections a bit snappy, but still is MALISZWESKI's combo high. mrekk though is trailing with 500 combos soon, some small shakes and act drop still there.
And MALISZWESKI looks like he's going to get through it. There's still some difficult patterns to go. If he manages to hold through here, and he does get through it. The first two KIs comboed by MALISZWESKI. And now, the next part of the map, you see some shake coming out from MALISZWESKI, maybe a little nervous. But there's one more difficult part here, Sheba. There's still a quarter of the map to go, and mrekk has combo.
This is when it all comes down to. MALISZWESKI, this combo, incredible, but mrekk is there right behind you. You cannot let go. Here we go into the big section. MALISZWESKI will fall, and it's up to mrekk to not let go. Here's time to take the lead. It's time to claim it back. mrekk, it's incredible. Through thick and thin, through everything we've seen, it's simply unbreakable here.
MALISZWESKI still with a bit of a cushion here, 50K score lead, but it's going down quickly. mrekk has the act, mrekk has the insane combo. He got through the hardest part, the first person in this tournament to do it, but does he have the time?
Is
35K.
35K and going. A small miss MALISZWESKI can still change the tides. mrekk's combo is so high, it's only 20,000. Is there enough time? There's not a lot of density, he's not in sections, but it's teetering down. Through thick and thin, through it all going in, there's only 10,000. mrekk doesn't have a lot of room left to flow in. 8,000, counting down, slowly taking the doomsday timer. Can mrekk still let hold? Yes, he will!
He full combos the second half and he takes it!
With no matter who it's against, no matter the player, mrekk does it all! And he reigns supreme, the fearless supreme over the feared! And he stands as your COE 2025 1 versus 1 LAN champion!
And once again, off the clutch.
Absolutely disgusting performance on the last end of the map. Never before in my entire life have I seen a performance that strong against the single best other player in the world.
Just unbelievable stuff, Sheba. And he secures the sweep. 6-0, mrekk over MALISZWESKI. What a result. Who could have predicted this?
History will repeat itself once again. The COE sweep curse continues as it's mrekk, the champion of COE. Let me hear it. Let me hear it, COE. It is done. And with that concludes the COE 2025 Grand Final. Guys, thank you for coming with me on the couch. I mean, when competition is fierce, after that ends, it's all love on the stage. Real quick, just to make sure after these interviews, would you guys like to do a tiebreaker showcase after this? Yeah? Yeah? Let's do it.
Need at least one this tournament.
Yeah. Before that begins, let's do our interviews, though. Of course, we'll start with MALISZWESKI. Wait. Okay, guys, let's sit down. Let's sit down back. We still have our interviews. We have our matches. Let's take our seats. We still got a little bit of the show to run. Don't go anywhere, guys. Because, hey, do you guys want to see these guys play tiebreaker? I think you do.
Yeah,
I think you do.
One more thing before that, though. We are going to be having the showcase.
On tiebreaker, yeah.
Oh, the tiebreaker showcase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was mishearing Poon then.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I was misinterpreting Poon.
Let's start with this interview first. I mean, first of all, MALISZWESKI, it feels like no matter how far you could go in these maps, no matter how absurdly high your score was, it felt like mrekk was just simply untouchable. Even so, would you like to say that you came off this stage today proud of your performance?
You're good.
I am really proud of my performance. I think I
Mic
played
unplugged.
really well. And it's just fucking insane at this point. Like, when you're playing against mrekk, it's just like, whatever you put up, he's just gonna do better. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, King of the World in so many facets. It's another instance of the rivalry going against you. Will one day we see you take that triumphant revenge again? Do you think you're going to be still motivated to push through and one day take strong revenge against mrekk?
We'll see.
We'll see. Always mysterious, isn't he? But hey, I'll pass the mic on to mrekk. mrekk, congratulations on becoming the COE 1v1 champion. The curse has continued now. In 2023, it was a 6-0 sweep from Krilla against Flying Tuna. In 2024, it was MALISZWESKI 7-0 against Krilla. And now the cycle repeats itself with you being at the reign of winning 7-0. And this feels like the most ridiculous win ever. Surely to you, the scoreline means jack shit, right?
No, it's a 6-0. Who would have expected that?
Yeah.
MALISZWESKI is the GOAT.
Absolutely.
He's the GOAT, no cap.
Yes. And that's what makes things feel so incredibly shocking to see. But regardless of that, how did you feel as you slowly gained yourself in the pool? It really felt like you were invincible. I mean, that hidden 2 performance, that clutch was ridiculous. Did you take loads of time to practice, or was it really just an mrekk in the moment super play?
It was definitely in the moment. I've only played that map twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Who on God's green earth are you, man? Who are you? Like, where did you come from? This guy's an alien.
I don't know. I low-key play better when I practice less. So that's why. Yeah.
Many such cases indeed. Miles, did you have any questions for them?
Sorry?
Any questions for Miles from you? Or are you good?
I've got one.
Go on.
How the hell does it feel, dude, in front of this crowd? Osa's never seen a crowd this big before. Let's get one more round of applause.
Make
for
some
these
bloody
two
noise,
players.
guys. Come on!
This is the first of its kind for our game, and I think this is huge for us. So for you all being here, just thank you all for watching, but we've still got a lot to do here.
mrekk, how do you feel about the crowd being so absurdly strong? This is the most we've ever had at OSU. This is the biggest crowd in OS history. What do you have to say to everyone watching?
It feels extremely surreal to see, a crowd this big, full of OSU players, mappers, people who have contributed to the community. I'd like to let you know that I thank you all for supporting me or MALISZWESKI or the game as a whole, and yeah, I love you all, guys.
Thank you for existing, crowd. We love you. We love you so much. Without you, this would not be nearly as surreal and absurdly incredible as it is. So thank you. And with that being said, let's close off with one little hurrah for our last show. Why don't we do a tiebreaker showcase?
Wait.
What do you think? You want to say one more thing, mrekk? Go on.
I would like to say that MALISZWESKI is the nicest OSU player I've ever met. He is the GOAT, and I just want one more round of applause.
Please, go on. He's one of the greatest of all time to ever do it. 2 of the greatest players on the planet to be here. It's amazing. Both these guys just have so much freaking
One more
love,
round of
man.
applause.
What the hell? What the hell, man? It's not my job to cry. What the hell? Guys. Two of the greatest players of all time, just like that, right here. God damn it, man. These guys are amazing. With that, is there anything you'd like to say, Malice, before we go to showcase? All right, guys. Why don't we get to the setups and do the tiebreaker showcase? I think these guys are waiting for it.
Let's get one more map.
Let's get one more map just for fun. Let's do it, guys.
Somehow, we never saw this tiebreaker played at all during the tournament. So now we'll get to see what it looks like.
It's another cuss again, man. We've never seen a tiebreaker for the last 2 COEs. This is so unfair. I want to see a tiebreaker. But hey, now we're going to be able to see it for fun on the showcase, right?
Yep, finally, and somehow my mic broke in that sequence, so we've...
Oh, did it? Oh,
yeah.
no. Okay, wait, can I get it in here? Wait, can we get like a sound team guy here, maybe, to plug it back in? Is it?
Yeah, maybe it's just that.
Okay, we've sent someone. Someone's coming to fix your headset,
All right,
Miles, don't
good.
worry.
Thank God.
Hey, things got so hyped, we didn't think about it.
No need to think about it in
just
that
vibing.
sequence, man. I mean, what more can we ask for?
I can't believe we're here. I actually can't believe we're here. This is
Yeah,
like,
it's incredible.
this is one of the best things I've ever like just had to experience in my entire life, man. Okay. And I mean, while we're getting prepared for that tiebreaker showcase, I want to extend my thanks to all of the amazing staff that made this tournament possible. We have to talk about our custom mappers who made all of the original maps, our original artists as well in Zenjis and Doomsday for No Mod 2 and No Mod 5. Zuninator for the incredible art, Himada for the storyboarding on No Mod 5 on Cold Tea, and our incredible Paula in Bartek, who was the reason why this one was so bloody hype. So thank you, Bartek. And I think that, obviously, thank you, Mars, for being with me. I mean, god damn it, you're so good, man. From OWC to this, I can't believe it. And I think the biggest round of applause, which I demand applause for, give it up for a bloody production, for crying out loud. Give it up for production.
Yeah, the tech team, we would not be here without them. On the first day, all those tech issues, smoothing out all the kinks, they just got us through it all. And without them, we wouldn't have such a great production here at COE, here in Brabanthallen.
Yeah. We have to specifically, Poon and James particularly, who have been doing so much of the heavy lifting here. I mean, they have done so much. They've been losing sleep. They've had sleepless days trying to make sure that they can make this the best experience imaginable. And this will be the end to what is one of the greatest lands in OS history, if not for... It is the greatest land in OS history. You're all here. You're all part of the greatest land the game has ever seen. And we're going to be ending it here with a tiebreaker in COE. I forgot the name of this, right? High Particle Accelerator Beam, whatever it's called.
Yep.
This is a very techy mechanical tiebreaker. It's an original for Core States Closed 2023, and we're seeing Malice on his signature hidden, all for the love of the game. This map is really, really dynamic, really fun, and really difficult.
Yeah, this was a custom for Core States Closed 23 by 9 Ami and O Twinkle. Those two very notable mech tech mappers, and this is the type of skill set that MALISZWESKI, I think, if he had gotten to it, he would have had a really great shot on, because mech tech is one of his specialties, especially with the comfort hidden on as well. Just so strong for him.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I mean, it's a very staple. MALISZWESKI always loves rocking the hidden on all of his tiebreakers. We saw it last year as well when he was playing on Million PP in the grand final against Triller. And this time we're seeing it again coming in. Although missing a couple of scores here and there, it's still decently impressive opening run here for our players. But considering that the stakes are not that high, these guys are very much de-testing, easing themselves up, and just enjoying the ride. Maybe a couple of potential pop-offs here and there. That particular stream there is very difficult as well as you're watching that with hidden, so I can see that.
Yeah, but 8.41 stars, it's incredibly difficult. You see both players missing.
No more tech, 8.41 stars.
On tech.
That is ridiculous. And we can say it now that the tournament's concluded. We had a couple other tiebreakers that were considered for us in the map pool, but we thought after talking to a lot of players and asking them questions, Bartek decided on this map. High speed particle collider beam accelerator. There you go. That's the full name of the tiebreaker now. But yeah. It's a relatively long map too. I mean, I don't think that's 4:47. I think that's actually like the full minute count. This is about 6 minute long tiebreaker, I believe. And it's so fully hyped. Like, the song is really, really good. And COE really slammed it. COE's made some really good OS originals in this state. And I hope we get to see him again in the future, because he's got some really good stuff. But yeah, this was a really beloved mechanical tournament map. And to see this be like a good way to close it is really great. I'd wish to see this with stakes, but it's better to have it somewhere than nowhere at all,
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that I'd like to bring up now that we're through this tournament is that I think 2025 in OS has really been the year of the LAN tournament. We haven't seen too many exciting open rank 1v1 tournaments for the open player base, but when it comes to LANs, we've been seeing so many this year, and all across the world. One recently finishing up in China. We had Kel 3 happening in Poland. We've had LANs in New York. Ed's roundtable in Vegas this time. There's just so many LANs.
Wait, Mrekk? What the hell? Sorry, I didn't cut you off. What the hell is Mrekk doing?
Okay.
Okay, my bad, guys. My bad. Sorry. That was really sick from Mrekk though. Maybe he'd be able to hit another one here. Some more slider big tech patterns here, but he will miss again. So yeah, but like you said, 2025 has been the year of LAN tournaments, and I think it's a great thing to start being a bigger trend here in the tournament scene. I mean, we never got a chance to really have as many LANs as this year. Kel and Poland, people have really wanted to make their own place of fun, of love, of excitement, of incredible competition in person. It's a dream come true to see this really come alive in 2025 especially.
And, you know, we've seen it in other esports. That's really how they grow, when you can get people in person to these big events, when you can show that, hey, people like to watch this stuff. We've probably got a lot of viewers on Twitch right now. I don't have it open, but
so.
mrekk vs. MALISZWESKI, that's been a show for a while. I hope we brought in a bunch of OSU players, but...
Yeah. I mean... Oh, wow. So just go formation food. Including the audience, we had about 4,000 people watching in LAN. That's by far the biggest peak we've ever had. I mean, I think last peak was about just under 1,000, and now it's at 4K. I mean, I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, just incredible stuff. The LAN scene in this game is really exploding in a year where online tournaments haven't been as big for us. So
yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, right? And, you know, esports is never really something that can be profitable, but people do it just because they bloody love the scene, including cavoe, who runs COE as a whole. The guy just really finds every single way to make this event the best it could possibly be. And yeah, without cavoe, none of this would be possible. So thank you, cavoe, for really being the one to keep this alive. We bloody love you, man.
And to you viewers at home on Twitch, if you want to come to this event, just Google cavoe's OSU event. It'll be happening next year. And you can fly out. Yeah, you can fly out. Europe is center of the world. It's never too much money to fly here.
So yeah, I mean, COE has been a blessing for everyone here. It's one of those times where the community can come together and really share all that love and enjoy some OC together, watch some tournaments, get to meet people that they really inspired and looked up to. That's how I started when I was at COE. You know, I looked up to everyone and I ended up becoming friends, and that started a whole different life trajectory for me. And for COE, for everyone here, it's the exact same deal. And this is why OC, although such a small, tight-knit community, is one that's so tight, it's almost unbreakable.
Yeah, it makes it worth flying over an ocean for, which is what I did, which is what mrekk did, which is what so many players from across the world did. People from just about everywhere showed up, and it's worth it because this game is worth it.
Yeah, the game is worth it. OSU is a beautiful game, one of infinite possibilities and incredible competition, and amazing mechanical displays as well. And we're going to be getting into the ending spike here of the tiebreaker, as COE 1v1 will soon come to a close.
Both of them are comboing.
They're both popping off like crazy, actually, yeah. Hitting on MALISZWESKI as well. The big flowing screens is a huge free kill. Oh my god! Okay, guys! Wow, okay, everyone will go down. MALISZWESKI hits everything. Oh my god!
He might have enough time to take this map in the end. I don't know if there's much map after this. We haven't seen this bloody map in the tournament.
I mean, there's not a lot of time left. I think it's still going to be confirmed here. MALISZWESKI, unless it's maybe like a spin to win, but regardless of that, a great way to end it in a bang here. But yeah. Oh wait, does that miss make
Hold
the flip
on
happen?
a second here.
Wait, no.
mrekk might be out clutched on this show match. It's
no.
2K score going into the
That
very
doesn't
end.
so
Does
low, though.
Malish get his map? And he does on the spinner! MALISZWESKI takes the show match, and he's got his point.
It's a way to end on a high note for MALISZWESKI. Despite the scoreline being so one-sided, it's clear to see that these two are the best to ever touch this game. Round of applause for our players.
And I believe we're going to be having Hunter for a closing speech to join us in a minute, but we have prize distributions afterwards as well. So whoever made it to qualifying, please make your way backstage if that hasn't been arranged already. And we're going to be giving away all of your lovely prizes, brought to you by some amazing sponsors that helped us out into this. I know Wooning was one that helped us continue this tournament running and giving away loads of prizes as well. They also have a lovely booth just over back by BYOC Plus, where they were hosting a tournament earlier, where they gave away top 25 players on a new game that they made a little bit for fun. It's called I believe, Switchy commits tax fraud, and we use actuation to dodge things like it's Toho. You know Toho. You play Toho a lot. That's one of the big things. But yeah, that is it. That is your grand final. That is your tournament. One more time, crowd. Let me hear you make some noise for your champion and your finalists and everything here. Thank you so much. Thank you. And with that, we're going to bring in Hunter for the closing speech. For me as a cast, it's been an honor to be with you. For Miles, I mean, it's been the same, right? It's an absolute honor.
Yeah,
Dream.
nothing better than this. I mean, I never envisioned something like this would happen in Osu when I started playing this game 10 years ago, and now this is the best atmosphere I've ever seen. Doubt I'll ever see anything better unless I come next year.
Yeah, who knows? Cavoe always knows a good way to make it better. But with that, let me welcome in Hunter to the stage for the closing speech of the tournament and giving those credits to really all of the unsung heroes that we may have not sung their choices to just yet. Hunter, hello. Microphone on. To the couch, Mr. Hunter, if you'd like.
Yes,
or if you want to
please.
stand up,
No,
it's up to you.
I will sit down. I need my nerves to calm down. I'm
Come
sorry.
on, buddy.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Is everyone happy with the tournament? I'm happy to hear that. I made another thank you speech once again. I need to read it because I'm getting too nervous from just memorizing it. So, thank you. Yeah, okay. Good morning, lads.
Good morning, lads. Good morning. GM, guys.
Another year, another week of COE has almost passed. We still have Sunday coming up, but I believe we can say that mostly everything is done by now. What is done for sure is the tournament. The COE 2025 1v1 tournament has concluded with our third place, Window Wife, aka Rectagon, with our runner-up mrekk, MALISZWESKI, no, I fucked it up, and our great winner, mrekk, actually. Yeah, you see how nervous I am. It is not getting better, I'm sorry. But it wouldn't be a tournament without our staff that made it possible once again to let us run such an epic tournament. This year, the first shoutouts go to our custom song producers, Xenius and our British friend Mr. Doomsday, bringing up such bangers to our tournament here to listen to and hopefully give you another song to add to your playlist. At least that's what I did. But the songs were not only made to listen to, but also to be mapped. That's why the next shoutouts go to our mappers. Qualifiers had a custom map, so thanks are going out to Milosh and Zach for the number 2. For our bracket stage maps, Orden and A-Pork for number 1, Noosh for number 2, Ishtiak for number 4, KTG Stir for number 5, Dectopia for HD1 and Happy 30 for HD2. All the blood, sweat and tears plus the time they invested to make those bangers deserves a lot of appreciation, so thank you once again to the mappers. Also shoutouts to Vivian and Rakium for coming into COE with such creativity to give us a clean design theme this year. Thanks to Liquid, Vinxes, Siren and Dill once again for implementing and implementing and integrating them into our live production. Every score comparison and all the scenes you see on the big screen or on Twitch are there because they put the work into it. So thank you. Next shoutouts are for the map poolers, Bartek, Milosh and Gnahus, our trio, our Polish trio actually, who have been really chef-cooked this pool, trying to making us all jump to Let's Jump on DT3, making the crowd and players freeze to the banger Everything Freeze as Hard Rock 3, thinking that we kicked the kid with our Storm Fury United as DT3, and chilling at the bar with some cold tea with Doomsday, with the song quality from Doomsday as number 5. On top of that, thank you to Zudinator, who did the background for number 2 and number 5. Also thank you to our beloved storyboarder, Hima, for doing the storyboard of No Mod 5. I hope everyone saw Doomsday behind the bar bouncing around and the glass are flying around. Was pretty cute. Now to the stage people. Our beloved Shiba took care of this year's commentators once again, but also thanks to all the commentators that gave their voice to COE, Bubberman, Dada, Doomsday, Neneric, Maltese, Mavosik, Nerdiness, Semi, Shiba himself, Spazzer, and Stu.
Where am I?
Sorry, mine should also be sheared off. Sorry, my bad. Please.
Yo, round of applause for Miles.
Yeah,
Clap for Miles
please,
right now.
2 miles.
Yeah.
Coming from the US.
Let's go. Does my mic work?
I don't know.
Is my mic? Can you
Oh,
hear my mic
yeah.
on the speakers?
Thank
Should
you.
be-
Is my mic audible on the speaker?
No, it's
I
fine.
can't tell. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
There we
I'm
go.
sorry, man. I'm sorry. I love you.
It's okay, Hunter.
You're good, bro. Go.
So, where were we? Oh yeah, speaking of Spazzer, I hope you had a great laugh that the ad Spazzer and Wooting made together. They were crazy. So, the front of the house was once again very stacked this year, and all of them made sure the stream and screens were all running smoothly. For people at COE and people at home, I know we had some fuck-ups, but it happens. Anyway, Iskas, James, Westrike, Maya, Toes and Cavo, as well as Nutsumi and the Poon from the Also FR Live team, being the backbone once again. Fuck. Yeah, now there's never.
They are the backbone, damn
Yeah.
straight. A moment of silence, a moment of respectful.
And all putting their work into COE is worth more than 1,000 words. So thank you guys there back in the
we
back.
love production. We love you so much, Poon. We love you so much, guys. Thank you.
Could not do it without him.
Genuinely, they are seriously the heroes, man.
What would the tournament be without the players coming from America or Europe, even Asia and Australia? They also deserve a thank you to play in the tournament, or for those who did not qualify, to at least give it a try. I, or rather we, hope that the tournament was once again enjoyable and that COE was worth visiting. Also giving me a reason to not stand here but sit here another time and give a little speech to everyone, hopefully not embarrassing myself. A bonus thanks also goes to Vinxis, who helped with the refereeing bot together with Poom for the qualifiers. And now for the last shout out, that will go to you guys, be it the people in their countries and watching everything happen over Twitch, or the people sitting around here in front of the stage, everyone trying not to be mind blocked by Nyanaro.
I was.
I was.
I was too.
Sorry.
Guessing players ranked with Bubbleman and his crew. Players of Yoka Spice Tournament trying to side read these insane maps. 6 storyboarding. Or be it the COE GTS tournament with our beloved Taiko players cheering for the fellas and GTS hosts Kazumi and Taiko Mom. I hope everyone had fun here in the Netherlands and COE and enjoyed the event. My name is TheHunter1. This was the COE 2025 1v1 tournament. And once again, as far as this tournament goes, we will see you next year.
See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you all for watching.
Oh my God. Is it time for prizes now? Alrighty.
But we are not done, Please stay. We
Bro,
have
prizes. Let's go.
Yeah, we have the prizes. But still, once more, with all this, that said, the events on main stage are not over. We will see you tomorrow for PP Race, hosted by Bubberman, with players drafted from the audience, as well as the CS2 Wingman Tournament Grand Final. And now, I'm sorry, it's time for the prizes again, with some people there backstage already helping me around.
Alrighty. I don't know what we're doing now, Miles. What's our job? To entertain the crowd a little bit? I don't know. What do we do? Are we good now?
I don't know. We've got all the players up here, and these were our players who put on
Yeah,
such a good show
thank
for
you.
us. So one
Alright.
round of applause for everyone who played in the tournament. These 16
Yeah.
players who gave us such a good show.
Very strong,
over the
gifted,
course
very
of these
incredible
few
players,
days.
man.
Incredible stuff from them.
The fact that this has been like the most stacked tournament, like land-wise of all time.
For sure, for sure.
Ridiculous, man.
Okay, for the prizes, the first people, 9th to 16. Fiei, or Fiei, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. Skilla, Fle, Dance Curry, Okinamo, Yeri, Flying Tuna, and Fudge. I believe the Germans are not here right now, some of them. So I'm sorry about that. Shout out to them! They all get 75 euros plus keychains.
Let's go! Bro, I love me some keychains. Love me the COE keychains.
Please have a little bit of patience as cavoe is giving them the prizes.
Hey, and also guys, you could also get yourself some COE keychains at the store as well, if you really wanted to.
Or you could win them next year.
Or you can win them next year.
You could be the next top player to stand on this stage.
Yeah. There are far too many reasons to come to COE. Far too many.
Cavoe said everything. Cavoe. Said everything. For 9 to 16. Yeah. Whatever. Next people. We have from 5th to 8th place. Whew.
There you go.
Fancy, Neneric, Bubbleman, and Kriller. Please come to the front.
Like Hunter said, I don't think Kriller is here, but he's here at our hearts right now. He's,
We only have 3 people.
he's probably enjoying some beers, I think.
Also shout out to
blame
them for playing in the tournament, being here.
Oh. And what are their prizes, Hunter? What do they get?
So what those people get are 150 euro. Also, yeah, that's double. Plus keychains, plus pins, plus a snack box. There might be stroopwafel in it.
Oh, stroopwafels?
Dutch classic.
Or
Yeah. Stroopwafels are ghosted, man.
I love them.
Yeah.
One of the must-eat snacks if you come to the Netherlands from abroad, people.
Oh yeah. If you haven't tried stroopwafels already and you're not from the Netherlands, bro, go try them. They're delicious.
Go to your local Jumbo and grab some.
Yeah, exactly. We love Jumbo. And the next stage now, I mean,
yeah,
once again, congratulations to everyone who made it up that stage.
5th to 8th, these players won a match at least.
Yeah. And isn't that crazy, actually? Like, these 3 people, like, won one game and that's the place they're in. These guys are ridiculously good. That's how stacked this year was, man. That's it.
Yeah, everyone who's standing here has won tournaments in the past. They're all super strong in their own right. And now just this crucible that has been the 2025 1v1 tournament, so ruthless. Only a few of them have won even a single match.
Yeah.
So I guess we can continue then, right?
Yeah, go on.
Nice. 4th place, coming from Australia, we have a secret box. Woo! Come on, a hug.
The fact that you can make it up there top 4 with such incredible competition is ridiculous, man. Here we go, man.
So,
good job.
Not an easy feat by any means.
what he gets is 500 euros.
Oh!
Yes. Keychains, pins, snack box, and a water bottle.
Knowing how much this is stacking, I'm getting worried for MREK now. You know, is everyone going to be able to carry everything?
No.
Like, his box is already struggling a little bit.
We might scale to an energy drink by 1st place.
There you go.
Congratulations, Box. 3rd place now?
Yeah, for 3rd place, coming from America, the land of freedom, known as Window Wife, or rather Rectagon.
USA!
USA!
We have some very devoted patriots here.
For our beloved land of the freedom participant, you get... Oh no, my handy locked. Fuck. 700 euros. Keychains, pins, snack box, water bottle, and a nouveau. You should get it.
Thank you, Wu-Ting.
Yeah, thank you, Booting.
Shout outs to Wooting.
Shout out, Wu-Ting.
No, sorry, I forgot the hug. My bad. I will get it done later. Whatever. So, for runner-up for 2nd place, also coming from Australia.
Oh, bro.
No, sorry, no, it's nervousness. Sorry, from
Heinrich.
Poland. From Poland, I'm sorry.
Biased
sorry.
speech.
I'm sorry, it's the same. He is coming from Poland. He's all the time at the lands. I was there at Cal 3, he was there at Cal 3. Give a shout out to MALISZWESKI! Sorry, my bad.
What a great performance from him throughout this tournament.
Yeah.
Dismantling some world-class opponents to get to this spot as MALISZWESKI. Now let's hear what he earned.
He's not from Australia, I know, my bad. So, what he gets is 1,000 euro.
Oh, okay.
The same as the others. Like keychains, pins, snack box, water bottle, and the Woo, and the Wooting 60 HE.
Oh. Courtesy of our lovely friend Dill, who is one of the people who work with us at Wooting. Who also, fun fact, works with us for coding the UI graphics. So shout out Dill. Thank you.
Yeah, Wooting just so deeply integrated to this event now.
Yeah.
Being a Dutch company,
Hey, they're part of the OS family at this point. Like,
definitely.
we
I
love
mean,
them, man.
they've done so much for the game.
Yeah.
Okay, this time I will not do any mistakes, I believe. So, first place, coming from Australia, being #1 ranked in OSU right now, the man of the man. Give a shout out to mrekk!
Unstoppable.
Greatest of all bloody time.
Absolutely, no one better than him.
Go on.
mrekk!
Go on. Go on.
mrekk!
Oh, he's savoring it, man. He's watching all of you doing that. He's savoring, brother. That's gonna be a memory for the rest of our lives, dude. My God. I mean,
So-
look at this, bro. Wow.
Oh, photo first, a photo first!
Oh. Selfie with the crowd. Selfie with the crowd.
Go for it! Very nice. So, Mr. mrekk, you get 1,500 euros.
Oh my God.
So, you're rich now.
Congrats.
You also get keychains, pins, snack box, water bottle, and you get a Wooting 80HE.
Oh. Oh, it's everywhere.
Ah!
And it's dropped.
Hey, get away from the money.
Yeah, let it rain money.
Hey, can we get like Semi and Matty to stop anyone from jumping the barriers to take the money? Yeah, I mean that's it. Oh wait,
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
Mr.
wait,
Dan,
wait,
Mr.
wait,
Dan.
wait,
Bubble Man!
I'm
Why
winning ADHD too. Let's go.
Well, I forgot to say, which is again my bad. mrekk and MALISZWESKI also get a little 3D printed statue that they can take home and hopefully remember it for a lifetime. That they were at COE 2025, that
Wait,
they were
really?
here, that they played the tournament, and they all had fun, hopefully.
I think as well to note, they get a badge too. We were initially thinking that it might not be badged this year somehow, but they will get one will get a badge for mrekk. mrekk will get the badge for winning. I was scared initially that we weren't gonna get it, but we did get it. So that too, mrekk also gets a badge
Badge secure.
and a very pretty one at that.
Yeah, okay, true, my bad. A badge is obviously here in case. Maybe try badge.
No, I don't
okay,
think
then
so.
never
Only one
mind.
badge, I believe.
But at
I
least
wish
one
it was
badge.
tri-badged. We should like do some appeals and get a tri-badge potentially, because it really
Yeah.
should be. But yeah, that is it. Now that he's collected his money, he's played 52 note pickup. He's got it back now.
Yeah, a haul taken home by mrekk here.
How is he gonna fit that all in his luggage? God knows. You might have to use the euros to buy another suitcase.
Yeah, at this rate, maybe.
Yeah. To you, Hunter, to close it, I guess. I mean, what
I
else
believe
is there
I can
to
do so. I will try my best.
What
Well,
players line up?
we will
Players
do
line up?
pictures, yeah, obviously, but to close the tournament, I hope everyone had fun.
Come to
I
the
hope
couch.
the players had fun.
On the couch.
I hope it was fun to
I hope-
watch for the people at home. I can only say I wish you all a good rest of the evening. Have fun. Stay tomorrow tuned for COE on Sunday. See you next time.
Do like the runners up for grand finals want to come to the front of the couch, maybe? I don't know how we're doing the picture. How are we doing this? Should we even beat him all? Should we?
Yeah, we should probably get up, Shiva.
Should we go? Should we give him the couch? Hey, it's
That's
for
for Poon
the
to
winners. It's
decide.
for the winners. Hey, Poon, what do we do? Stay?
Stay.
Right here, stay? Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, winner, come to the front, bro.
Nice little money
Wait.
spread.
Want to shuffle up a little bit? Put Malish up here too. Okay. Oh my god. This is insane.
All right, everybody.
Are we all in frame? Are we all in frame? Are we good?
Yep.
Are we posing for the picture now?
Yeah, I think we
Go,
should be.
grand
Everybody else
finalists,
is.
stop obsessing with your money. Guys, we have a
Look,
picture.
we've got some cameras over there.
All right, we got cameras. Let's go. Oh my gosh, man. Is that it? Are we done now? More pictures? I think we've made so many closing notes thinking it's over, but it isn't. I think this is the last time now, right? There's nothing else left to do. Is it actually time to say bye for the tournament now? I think so.
That's fine.
Yeah?
I think so.
Alrighty.
And that's gonna do it.
That's it.
That's
it's back on.
That's back. Let's go. But no, we are all good.
Oh, yo, no way. That's hype as hell. Alright. In that case, Miles,
Guess
everyone else,
that's it.
that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching COE. The 1v1 tournament has now concluded. mrekk is your champion. It's been such an honor to be here for all of you. This is the COE 2025 1 vs 1 LAN. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time for COE 2026. Goodbye, everyone.